5 seconds. What's Radiant's ban plan anyway? It's Dire's turn to ban. It's Radiant's turn to ban. Just who will Dire ban? It's Radiant's turn to ban. It's Dire's turn to ban. What's Radiant's ban plan anyway? Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Just who will Dire ban? It's Radiant's pick. Dire should pick now. It's Dire's turn to pick. It's
Keeper of the light.
Ember Spirit.
Ten seconds.
League of Legends, and
5
now they
seconds.
are venturing in the Dota 2 scene. And yes, they're going up against Fnatic, who just won the BTS Los Angeles tournament, or the Beyond the Summit Season 13 in Los Angeles before the Los Angeles Major. And yeah, let's get into the draft. So Fnatic, they selected Death Prophet, banning the Nyx Assassin, Puck, Ancient Apparition, and Nature's Prophet. And then for SKT1, they selected Keeper of the Light and then the Ember Spirit, banning the Timbersaw, Batrider, Mars,
What's
and
Radiant's
Earthshaker.
ban plan anyway?
Dusk.
So second, the pick for Fnatic is the Tusk. Pretty sure this is going to be DJ's hero because, I mean, he's a position 4, and DJ, he's a very good Tusk player as well. But I would, like, for me, the best
10 seconds.
or number one Tusk player will be FY though. But I'm very confident with
5
DJ's
seconds.
skill in
It's
terms of
dice.
using the Tusk. And then for the Death Prophet, this is actually a good pick because you can actually mix things up.
The
Death Prophet, you
Radiant turn to
can
pick.
put him on the mid lane.
Dark
He can be a
secret.
position 2 hero, or he can also be an offlaner, just like what Geek Fam did yesterday against Team Android. So yeah, this is some like psychological war going on between the two teams. Meanwhile, for T1, their third hero is the
10
Darkseer.
seconds.
So a good crowd control. And he's also a good
5
laner
seconds.
or a strong laner hero with his Surge and then the Vacuum Wall as well. Very good in terms of team fight. So yeah, great pick for T1, but let's see how will they be able to
It's
play
Dire's turn to pick.
this
Chen.
hero against Fnatic. So Fnatic picking Chen. This is going to be Jab's hero, position 5. Also good in the lane. He can create his own armies to boost the pushing capability of Fnatic with the Death Prophet. Then he has the Hand of God with a good
10
sustain,
seconds.
and with the penitence they can. I mean, it's really
5
a
seconds.
good skill, especially if you're targeting a single hero like the Ember Spirit or maybe the Chorus of T1. Because the penitence, it kind of boosts the attack speed of your friends or your team rather. So yeah. And Fnatic, they already won their. I mean, yeah. I mean, Fnatic, they were champion of the ESL Dota 2. Yeah. Or was it We Play? I know. We play. We play. It was Team Android who won, and then in ESL Dota 2 Southeast Asia Online Tournament, it was Fnatic who defeated Team Android. So yeah, this is going to be a tough challenge for T1. And we all know that Fnatic, they're one of the strongest teams here in Southeast Asia with TNC and Android. But I think Fnatic, they have the upper hand here in Southeast Asia because we all know that even TNC, who won the first major, they're really having troubles with Fnatic. Although they managed to beat them in the second major,
Alchemist.
it was TNC who eliminated Fnatic, but we'll never know. Fnatic, I think with their synergy right now as a team, it's really good. And then 23 Savage is playing really good as well. So the teamwork
10
is there, the
seconds.
synergy, the strat.
5
As long
seconds.
as 23 Savage will be like, hopefully he does not overextend or not to get like very cocky, and Fnatic will be good. So Fnatic, fourth hero, the Alchemist. So with the Chen and Tusk, they need to be active all around the map to provide space for the Alchemist to farm, because we all know Alchemist, he's very, I mean, he's a fast farmer, but it kind of takes some time for him to go online. He needs to have a good laning and farming in the early
10
stage up to
seconds.
the middle stage of the game for him to get the
5
regions
seconds.
and, you know, go online or get his timings done. So if you're T1, you need to test the Alchemist. You need to look for him in the jungle, contest his farming, hopefully pick him off, gank him, make him feel uncomfortable all around the map. I mean, that's the key if you're going up against an Alchemist. But this is going to be very difficult for T1. It's going to be a difficult task for them because Fnatic, they're this is a team with a very good rotation, especially with DJ and Jabs. They're very active all around the map. They really like to rotate anywhere,
It's radiant.
set up some kills, provide some space. So T1 needs to be ready for this. If you're T1, you need to set up the pace of the game early on. You need to be the aggressor. You need to be one who's rotating more often and put Fnatic on a defensive position or in a
10
defensive
seconds.
play. So yeah.
5
So the
seconds.
fourth hero of T1 will be Sand King.
It's Dire's turn
So
to pick.
and then the fifth hero for Fnatic is the Dragon Knight. So this is going to be Moon's DK and then a safe lane Alchemist. And the last ban for Fnatic will be the Morphling, while on T1 they banned Oracle and the Abaddon.
10 seconds.
So they're just waiting for a safe
seconds.
lane core that could go up against the Alchemist. They can go for the Reiki here. Although it's going to be pretty difficult for him to get some kills on the two cores of Fnatic because the two cores of Fnatic are very, very tanky. But I think Ricky is good. Maybe they're gonna go for the Terror Blade, which is Miracle's comfort pick, or In Your Dreams comfort pick. But let's see how they will play this. So for T1, they need to build a Spirit Vessel against the Alchemist and the Dragon Knight.
Choose your hero.
So, safe lane Magnus, I think. Yeah, a safe lane Magnus. And then a mid-Ember Spirit. So it's going to be a mid-Death Prophet and an off-lane Dragon Knight. Wow. Again, Fnatic with their great draft. I mean, mixing things up a bit. So yes, guys, this is game 1 of our best of 3 series. Fnatic versus SKT1. So this is the first game or first series for both teams who will get the win. And I'm really excited about this because I haven't seen although I haven't seen T1 performed yet or played yet, so this is my first time seeing them play professionally. And to think that they're going up against one of the strongest Southeast Asia teams, I think they'll be able to measure their strength as a team, since they are a new team here in Southeast Asia. And a shout out to one of our casters here at the bootcamp, Panic.
Hey, everybody!
Genius.
And of course to
Let's
my
just
lovey
let you prove
dubby
yourself. Well,
Jamaica Mustasa.
always in my mind, and it isn't good.
It's currently playing Super Mario World right now. Alright, so let's introduce the players of both teams. For Fnatic, we have Jabs on the Chen, DJ for Tusk, SSI's Dragon Knight, 53 Savage Alchemist, and Moon for the Death Prophet. Meanwhile, for SKT1, Forev Darkseer, Joe Cam on the Sand King, Miracle with the E in the Ember Spirit, In Your Dream, Magnus, and Polo-san, Keeper of the Light.
30 seconds.
We got pretty good chemistry.
Who's their money on?
So both teams just want to secure their respective bounties. No aggressive movements whatsoever for both teams. But I think there's going to be a meet and greet here in the river on different sides.
Okay, Jix, battle start.
DJ pushes
Keep an eye
forward,
out
so
for
it's
these
Miracle, and then for Ev will secure the bounty. So that's actually 3 bounties for SKT1. So good job for T1 getting those 3 bounties and having a slight 1k gold advantage. So 2-1-2 strats for both teams. 23 Savage will be here on the bottom. He's going to go up against Forev and Jocam. He's going to be guarded by Jabs though. And there you go, the Ion Shell.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Ooh,
Ugh,
DJ
Radiant.
managed to pick up the courier of Polosan. He's going to be cutting out the creep wave here. The Boros Trick's going to hit onto Jabs. He's going to be poked by these 2 heroes, but he's going to be okay. So it's just the casual meet and greet for both teams. Meanwhile, Polosan's just pounding DJ here as he pulls the crit wave. So both teams are just focusing on the last hits and denies of their cores. So Fnatic with this shenanigans pulling out the creep wave to give the DK a good lane in terms of CS though. So here in the mid, you've got the Magnus going up against the Death Prophet. It's going to be a very interesting matchup as well. In your dream, he is an underrated player, no doubt. And to go up against Moon, it's going to be pretty challenging for him. Meanwhile, Miracle's just harassing Ice here, who tries to secure some last hits on the neutral and on the Crips, but the Searing Chain's gonna lock him down. Ice. He will be able to run away. Well, here in the bottom for Ev,
Dire's courier is
being zoned out by Jabs, and again, Fnatic getting another courier kill.
Were you paying
But
attention?
Jocam,
Yeah,
with
that's
the
worst.
retaliation, killing the courier of Jabs. So there's a lot of animal abuse going on around here.
False idolatry.
So I really like what T1 did here, especially on the bottom. Matching for Ev against 23 Savage, Darkseer against the Alchemist. He's going to be having some hard time. Meanwhile, on the north side, Miracle's running low. He is being pounded by 2. Fnatic, oh, nice blinding light, but Jocam, though, pushing DJ and Ice back. And they almost got the first blood there. And shout out to Ans Dave, who is also watching our stream.
Genius.
One of our casters here and at the bootcamp as well. And he is an avid fan of Panic. So Forev just clearing up some stacks here on their bottom jungle. And again, no aggressive rotation for both teams as of the moment. And leading in the last hits and denies is the Alchemist, followed by the Death Prophet. And then third is the Darkseer, and then Ember Spirit and Magnus. So another courier has been taken down again. This is actually the 4th courier kill on the game. To think that we are just in the 4-minute mark. So DJ again cutting out the creep wave, but In Your Dream's gonna rotate. He goes for the skewer, but the blinding light will push him out. He's gonna be focused upon the shockwave. Will pull him back. DJ tries to run away, but he is running low. There goes the surge, and finally Olson getting the first blood.
For that one, I can't quite remember.
And great rotation by Hollow Sun and even the Dark Seer, though, helping his teammates to secure the kill with the Surge. And now Dark Seer, he's actually running low, but I think our camera is not really going on to him, but he's going to be okay. So we are now on the 5-minute mark. So even though T1 gets the first blood, Fnatic still has the slight lead with a 1k gold advantage. So Jeb's going to be rotating here on the mid. And I think Paulson in your dream knows it. There goes the skewer. Ooh, not enough to pull him onto the high ground, but here comes DJ with the Ice Shard and the tag team. Meanwhile, Moon, with his ultimate, will be able to take down In Your Dream, but on the other side, Ice has been eliminated or taken down by Miracle. But Fnatic, with the pressure here on the mid, they really wanna capitalize Moon's exorcism here as they go for the tier 1, although fortification will be used. They plant the blue ward, so they are going to be spotting Jokam here. Holostone is also there as well, but at least they will be able to defend their tier 1 mid tower, who actually took some damage, but not really that serious as of the moment. So 4 heroes of T1 are going to be rotating here on the mid, and here comes Miracle with the Remnant and the Searing Chains. The follow-up from Jokam with the Borrow Strike. Miracle diving deep. Will he be able to take down Moon? Ooh, the damage from the Illuminate not enough to take down the Death Prophet, and Moon managed to back it off. Very fortunate for him. For T1, they committed everything on the mid to take down the Death Prophet, but it's really unfortunate for them that the damage was not enough to get that kill, and because of that, they even committed 4 heroes on the mid, and that gave space for 23 Savage to farm here on the bottom. And again, another courier being taken down. And then Fnatic with a 3k gold advantage. And as you can see, leading in the net worth now is the Alchemist, followed by the Dragon Knight, and then the Ember Spirit. And Moon's going to be on the 4th place.
Oh, thank God.
And we have a Foss Alchemist over 23 Savage. Was disconnected. They're having troubles with their internet connection. So this is a normal issue here in Southeast Asia. But Fnatic actually looking good here. And look at the net worth of the Alchemist. Almost a 3k gold lead. So yeah, he's gonna restart, maybe, or reconnect. As you can see, he is now disconnected again. So T1, they need to rotate more, although they already did it on the mid and unable to get the kill, but they still need to keep it up, especially with the rotation. Hopefully they will also visit 23 Savage to disrupt his farming. And I think we're okay. Alright, so we are now back into the game. Although T1, they have they're actually leading in terms of kills, but Fnatic with a 3k gold advantage.
What surge is this?
So if you're Fnatic, you're actually looking good right now, feeling good right now. Since you're Alchemist, he's actually having the time of his life on his lane. He's farming uncontestedly. And now in your dream, he's going to be spotted here as he tries to take the stacks of Fnatic. Meanwhile,
And over here,
on the north side,
Radiant's
Ice
top
will be
tower.
taken down by Miracle. Great play from T1. Again, with their good rotation, with
Radiant's
their
courier has been
aggressive
killed.
movement all around
Is
the
Dire
map,
going to let
securing
middle
that
tower
kill
fall?
again. Hopefully they're gonna visit the Alchemist too,
Dire don't look too scared of
but
Radiant's
we'll
top tower.
see
Dire's
what
middle tower is
they will do
Radiant's top tower is under
in a
attack.
few minutes. So
And
9
over
minutes,
here, Radiant's
score
top
is
tower.
1-3 in favor of T1. Fnatic now, their goal advantage is own. I mean, it dropped down to 2k. With,
Dire don't look too scared of Radiant's top tower.
I mean, with the Alchemist, pretty sure that they will be extending their net worth or their
Look at Dire's
economy.
bottom
Meanwhile,
tower,
Moon
Jax.
is currently chasing Polusun and Keeper of the Light. He will be able to survive the attack or the aggression. Meanwhile, here on the bottom, Snowball not going to be connecting onto Jocam. Miracle's going to be there, and they're going to be spotting the Tusk. There goes the follow-up Burrow Strike and Sandstorm. And again, DJ with the over-aggression. Meanwhile, here comes Ice and Foon targeting Miracle. Miracle with the Remnant out. He managed to escape. But Jocam's going to be spotted. He tries to go for the Burrow Strike on the high ground, but they have an Observer Ward there, so they have the vision. They will get the rebuttal kill.
Rewarded.
And that was a 1-for-1 trade.
Prize.
Illusion.
So it was an even trade. 23 Savage now has the Radiance. And to think it's just 10
Dire's
minutes.
top tower is about to fall. Just
So that's going to boost up his farming capability. Again, if you're going up against Alchemist, expect that you're going to be behind in terms of net worth. Because he's really good at hustling, making money.
If you're looking for Radiant's
That's all
bottom
he
tower,
does.
better hurry.
Once he gets fat, once he gets big, then
Dire
he's
structures
going to
are
join the
fortified.
team fight and he's just going to erase
I think
each
this
and
might
every
lead
one
to Radiant's middle tower.
on the opposite end. Meanwhile, here on the bottom, T1's going to be focusing on to the tier 1 tower, but Ice with the rotation. He's going to be defending their bottom lane. In your dream? Holosun is there, including Miracle, so they're going to go for Ice again. He's going to be rooted, and the Syrian Chains, they even drop the wall. Goes for the stun onto In Your Dream, but he will be taken out. Miracle already on a dominating streak. Immediately they're going to go for the objective, which is tier 1 bottom tower. And I think Fnatic, they're just going to give this all up. Oh, the Water Sponge will connect onto Jocam since they managed to pop the dust. And here comes Moon as well. They managed to get a rebuttal kill.
Jax thinks Radiant's bottom
But
tower. Did Radiant's bottom tower
It's still in favor of T1 because they got the objective and they took down Ice, which is a core or an off lane. So that's a good trade for T1.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So 23 Savage, he continues to farm even the top jungle of T1. And I think T1 is looking for the Alchemist, but who would have thought that he's just farming on their top jungle?
Formula for purpose.
So Miracle on 23 Savage. They're just greeting here on the mid. And look at 23 Savage just continues to farm with his Radiance, easily
Scan from Radiant.
clearing out the neutrals and even the creep wave. But E1 with the smoke play, looking for a potential kill. They're going to be spotting jabs here. There goes the Surge. But I think they're going to go for 23 Savage. There goes the Burrow Strike and the Sandstorm. They even drop down the Disco Ball. But look at 23 Savage. Throws the stun. They managed to take down Jocam. And now T1, I think they're going to be forced to back it off. That's not a good fight for T1, overextending, fighting under the tier 1 tower. So T1 really forcing the issue. They really want to take down the Alchemist. Unfortunately, they were unable to do so. And now Fnatic, they're inside the Roche pit. Let's see if T1 will be able to contest this. Here comes DJ with the roll. Not gonna hit. The stun's gonna connect onto the Darkseer. With 3 Savage with the follow-up and with the ultimate from Moon. What a damage coming from the Exorcism. And Hand of God's gonna be chopped down. Meanwhile, the backlog's gonna be completed. They managed to take down DJ, but Magnus, or In Your Dream, will fall down as well. And Miracle with the Remnant in. Ooh, directly onto 23 Savage, but he managed to escape though. 23 Savage unable to throw the unstable concussion. So a 1-for-1 trade in favor of Fnatic. They got In Your Dream. And are they gonna go back into the pit? I don't think so. So 4K gold lead in favor of Fnatic. Getting a slight momentum as well. There's actually they won the 2 team fights. T1. Let's see if they'll be able to recover. Although they're still leading in terms of kills. But this is, the game is currently in favor of Fnatic right now. For T1, this Alchemist, it's like a ticking time bomb. The longer the game commences, the problematic he becomes, the bigger he gets. And once this reaches in the mid stage, pretty sure T1's going to be having they're going to have problems with the Alchemist. As you can see, Alchemist, he already has the BKB and a Blink Dagger. So Alchemist is now online. It's going to be pretty hard for T1. So Fnatic going for the tier 2. Same with T1. They're going to force the issue here on the bottom, hoping to get a trade off in terms of objectives. But I think T1 will be able to take down the tier 2. No, they're actually backing off. Fnatic will get the objective here. But tier 1 with the rotation. They're gonna go straight on the mid. Meanwhile, Fnatic again going back into the pit. So let's see if T1 will be able to contest this one. So Ice, he's gonna show himself, giving space for his teammates to get the Aegis, and there you go. 23 Savage getting the Aegis of the Immortal. And now Ice with a Pipe of Insight, so that's a good item. Because it's gonna mitigate the damage of the Darkseer, even the Ember Spirit. Meanwhile, a good initiation from Joe Cam, but the damage is not enough to take down the Alchemist, who managed to pop his BKB and his ultimate. Stun's gonna connect onto Polo Sun, but he managed to pop his ulti. But they have the Dust, they have the Vision, the Warrior's Punch gonna connect onto the Keeper of the Light. DJ with the roll, but Ice gonna cut his escape route. He managed to take down the Keeper of the Light. Vacuum Wall combo. Great combo from T1. Let's see if it's going to be enough to turn the tide around. However, the Sanity's going to fall down on the floor. They managed to take down 23 Savage and DJ, but 23 Savage has the Aegis. He's going to be back for more. He managed to blink away, tries to chase down 4Ev. 4Ev with the Surge will be able to back it off. Meanwhile, Miracle and the rest of T1 will also be able to escape. It's actually a 2-for-2 if we include the Aegis. So they got the Aegis and they got the Tusk. and they
Dire's bottom tower is
lost
under attack.
their Keeper of the Light and the Sand King, but I think that's a good one, or a good team fight for T1.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Fnatic going on to the bottom jungle, managed to get the objective, and now 23 Savage. He's going to be the front line of Fnatic here as he tries to take down the T2 bottom tower, but there's a backdoor protection. Blinding Light going to push him back. Here comes the pushing group wave for him with the vacuum wall and the Burrow Strike. What a damage onto 23 Savage. He's going to back away. And great defense tier 1, or T1 rather. Forcing Fnatic to back off as the damage dealt onto the Alchemist Twist. Very scary. T1 showing Fnatic that they have a good defense. And if they focus onto the Alchemist, they will be able to take him out. T1 just need to get a good initiation for them to win a team fight. So with their smoke play, they're going to be rotating here on the north side. Ice is nearby, but they won't be able to catch him. And we're now in the 20 minutes mark, rather. And Joe Cam with the Burrow Strike blink in managed to steal the bounty. Meanwhile, Miracle targeting Japs, but there goes the sustain. However, Miracle will chase with the Remnant. Not gonna be enough to take down the Chen. I mean, the Chen, he has the sustain, he has the mechanism, he has the Hand of God. So for tier 1, it's best to eliminate the Chen first to remove or eliminate the sustain of Fnatic.
Look at Dire's bottom tower, Dex.
So I think there's going to be another clash here as both teams heading onto the bottom. Fnatic, they will try to push, but the creep wave was immediately cleared out by T1. Again, they have a good defense with the Illuminate and the Slide of Fist, even the Dark Seer. So Alchemist, he now has the Heart of Tarask. And look at his HP. 3k. So again, this is going to be a big problem for T1. Because if they really want to take down 23 Savage, they need to like fully invest all their skills onto him. That is, if they manage to catch him off guard. So the score is tied, and Fnatic, they have the 8k gold advantage. Who will get the first 10 kills of the game? We'll see. Now Fnatic going for a 3-man smoke. And Ice with the blink initiation, he's gonna catch In Your Dream, tries to target the backline, and then here comes 53 Savage as well, although the Spear, nice vacuum wall combo, being able to pop down by 53 Savage. The rest of T1, they managed to back away. Fnatic not gonna pursue. At least they bait out the BKB of the Alchemist, and here comes the rest of T1. Another great Burrow Strike. They got the kill out of DJ, but Joe comes to fall down on the floor as well. Miracle, he's gonna silence up, unable to use the Remnant as he is being chased with 53 Savage and Moon. There goes the Yules and the stun. No, he managed to Remnant away from it, but Ice is going to be cutting his escape route, and now he is in deep trouble. And wow, miracle, he managed to survive. Fnatic, they tried to chase him out,
Radiant's
but
middle tower is under attack.
miracle, very nimble with his Ember Spirit, managed to survive the onslaught. And that was a 1-for-1 trade. So again, score is still tied, 8 apiece. Fnatic with the net worth advantage.
Jax
So
thinks
Alchemist
Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall.
is going for the Assault Cuirass next to enhance his armor. And as Blink says, he's going to be spotting Paulson, but Darkseer is also there going for the surge, but he's going to be moved away, manage to pop the Glimmer Cape. He have the dust, and the Blinding Light's going to push him back. However, he is still being counted by Moon. There goes the Skewer. Didn't connect, and now Ice. He's going to catch forever here, but with the surge, he's going to be okay. The vacuum onto Moon. Here comes the rest of T1. They're going to focus onto Ice. Ice is going to be tied up by the steering chains. So he's going to be surrounded by 3 heroes. Moon and the rest of Fnatic's going to be here as well. Let's see. And they managed to drop that down this goal. He can pop down by Inreal Dream. Ice is going to fall down. They managed to take down the Darkseer too. So 2 off-laners dead for both teams. And T1 wisely disengaging.
Got it.
So again, an even trade for both teams. But Fnatic, even though it's an even trade, they are still continuing to give their Alchemist and their team a net worth advantage.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Scan has been used, and it actually does connect here on the bottom. Again, Fnatic going for a smoke play. Where are they heading? I think they're gonna go onto the mid, maybe. But T1 with their smoke of their own, looking for a potential pickup, and I think they're going to be catching Moon here. The dust or the smoke has been popped, and now Ice jumps right in, managed to catch Darkseer. There goes the follow up, but 23 Savage with good borrow strike to choke him again. The dust has been popped. There goes the hand of God for Ev. He managed to run away, although he committed the vacuum wall. He managed to survive, goes for the TP out, Walrus Punch onto the Ember, and it's actually the illusion. So again, Fnatic unable to get a kill there. Same with T1. Now Fnatic, they're gonna capitalize Ice ultimate by going into the pit. T1, will they be able to contest this one? I think they know that Fnatic is inside the pit because they have an observer ward there. Here comes Miracle with the Sleight of Fist, providing information and vision. T1, they will hurriedly rotate here on the mid. Now Fnatic, they're going to be backing off as of the moment, and here comes the Savage with the Blink Initiation. The Borrow Strike's going to connect, and they managed to survive. Keeper of the Light managed to survive. Goes to the Glimmer Cape. Blinding Light's going to push them back, and again, Fnatic won't be able to get a kill. So is T1. So both teams are having troubles getting kills. And then both teams really want to contest the Aegis. Miracle just clearing out the creep wave here on the bottom. Moon's going to be there. There goes the defensive fuels to silence. He managed to pop the BKB and will immediately keep peace out. At least he managed or forced the Ember Spirit to pop his BKB because he was afraid of the silence and the rest of Fnatic there.
Will do the damage of 2.
Now Fnatic, they're inside the pit. And again, they're gonna try and take someone out. Ice with initiation. The vacuum wall combo. Ice, he is now on the pit. Are teasing up, but they managed to take down the keeper up the line. DJ with the roll, putting Ice down. Ball is gonna hit onto the Sand King. He tries to go for the heals, but he will be able to borrow strike away. But still, he's gonna be taken down. 2 heroes dead for T1. Again, Fnatic with their patience, they managed to initiate first with Ice, eliminating the support of T1, although it was a good vacuum by the Darkseer. Lifting Ice, but DJ with the save, and now Fnatic, they will secure the Aegis here, and T1 won't be able to contest this one. They're missing 2 heroes as of the moment, and there you go, 23 Savage. He will have the Aegis again. Fnatic also getting the first 10 kills, extending their lead to 12k net worth. Game is hard for T1. I mean, if this game drags into the late game, it's really hard for them to win, especially against an Alchemist who is really farmed. As you can see, he already has the Abyssal Blade, additional lockdown.
Jax thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall.
That's gonna be popped down. They use PK. However, Jab's gonna be targeted. There goes the Borrow Strike. A good RP from 23. Savage is going to be targeting the back line. Joe Cam, he's going to fall down. A 1-for-1 trade. The Disco Ball's going to be dropped down on the floor, pulling DJ and 23 Savage back, giving T1 space to back up. 1-for-1 trade, and now Moon, he managed to get the objective as he takes down the tier 3 top tower. Going to focus onto the racks. There goes the blinding light. And he got 1 Rax. It was actually a good initiation from T1. The RP and the vacuum ball. But the damage is not enough. Again, there goes the vacuum. And in your dream with the skewer, he's going to be pulling Ice deep into the tier 4. Hand of God has been dropped down. Ice running low. There goes the BKB by Ember Spirit. But 23 Savage hitting hard. They're gonna pop down the Ice. Joe come in trouble. He managed to go for the ult out. They kill Ice. And now he's gonna be locked down. Joe them that is. And 23 Savage was pushed back with the blinding light. Well played from the Keeper of the Light. And there goes the Borrow Strike. They managed to pull 23 Savage into the tier 4. He is running low. He's going to be taken out, but he still has the Aegis. Will they be able to kill him the second time around? He's going to buy back. Here comes 23 Savage. The silence coming from Moon. They're going to focus on to the Alchemist. They manage to throw the unstable concussion onto Miracle. Miracle tries to back it all off as Moon using the Siphon. And T1, they're going to pursue Fnatic maybe? Although T1 getting some decent kills there, but it didn't stop Fnatic from clearing out the top racks. But T1, they're gonna go for a smoke play here. Will they be able to catch Fnatic off guard? Oh no, 23 Savage, he's gonna be spotted. He is alone. Here comes the rest of his team. Meanwhile, he's gonna focus on to Moon. They drop down the Disco Ball. Moon running low, Ice targeting the back line. Ember Spirit continues to go onto the right place. A good ball response. They get the kill onto the Keeper of the Light, and now, oh my goodness, Personal was hexed and was taken out. Although in your dream, he managed to get the rebuttal kill onto the Chen, but that's a 2-for-1 trade. And now they're gonna hit the Darkseer as 23 Savage throwing the stun. 3 heroes dead for tier 1, or T1 rather. T1 really having troubles with the Alchemist. They got the tier 2. They're gonna go on to the tier 3 here on the mid. Borrow Strike from Joe Cam, but again, not really doing enough. And 23 Savage will eliminate the Sand King, and he's gonna buy back right away to go for high ground defense. But the Exorcism and the Alchemist
Dire's
clearing out the way, clearing out the racks,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle
and
barracks has fallen.
T1's base is now in shambles. They're trying their best to defend. They're trying their best to win the team fight, but with the Alchemist, with the DK as well, and even the Death Prophet, these three cores of Fnatic, they're very tanky. They're really hard to take down. And now Fnatic going for the Mega Creeps, hitting the Tier 3. 23 Savage, there goes the epicenter, targeting the backline, the vacuum wall combo, BKB's gonna pop down, but a good defensive snowball by DJ, and now he got the kill onto DJ, he's gonna buy back, and he from the light, managed to run away, he's gonna be okay. At least T1 winning that team fight though, to get the kill onto Jabs as well. But Joe Camp's going to be locked down here. He's going to be hexed up. They get the kill onto the Sand King. A great disco ball and the skewer, eliminating DJ. That's a dieback for him. They're going to focus on two. Ice. That's going to be surrounded. That's 4 or 3 heroes dead for T1. And now they're going to be catching Wound 2. Meanwhile, 23 Savage gets the double kill as he eliminates the backline. He is already on a godlike spree. And it's only 23 Savage who is left for his teammates. Immediately buys the TP, pops the BKB, and escapes right away. So what a team fight. Although Fnatic losing 4, but still T1 unable to kill the Alchemist.
What surge is this?
Alchemist going for the Aghanim Scepter next.
Dire are scanning friends.
So far, 23 Savage having a good game. He hasn't died yet.
Radiant structures are fortified.
His score is 9-0-5. Although they managed to pop the Aegis, but they were unable to really kill the Alchemist, who is the biggest problem for Tier 1.
Regeneration.
Creep waves are now pushing here on the bottom, but Fnatic, they will manage to clear that out. And now I think both teams are going to go for a smoke play. We'll see. So both teams are just gathering up. Are they going to go for the smoke? I don't think so, but both teams are prepared to go for a team fight. And 3 Savage, he's gonna be the front line. The scan though, it's gonna hit for Fnatic, so they know the position of T1. They're very careful in going to the high ground. 23 Savage, he's gonna show himself. Side of Fist will hit, and then that's gonna pop the smoke of Fnatic. They're gonna go for the second smoke again. There goes the Power Strike, targeting the backline, and a good follow-up by In Your Dream with the RP, eliminating 3 heroes, and Jabs will immediately buy back, and now In Your Dream trying to fight 23 Savage, but look at the right click, send the Abyssal Blade, he managed to drop down the Disco Ball, went through shots, running low, a great Power Strike from Joe Camp, blocking down the 2 heroes. They will be able to eliminate Ice, and now 23 Savage is in trouble here, as his BKB is now expired, and he is now being surrounded. He tries to get for a kill, and that's actually a team wipe in favor of T1, so T1 showing some signs of life. And look at that fight recap, 1,984 gold, or 4,520 gold rather, by T1. My goodness. The net worth draft or chart just plummeted down. It was a 21k gold lead for Fnatic, and now it's only 6k. So T1 winning some 2 good team fights there. It was actually a big one, the team wipe. And now Miracle on his Ember Spirit, he now has the Rapier. And I think this is going to be the maybe a potential game-winning item for T1. Now T1 getting some momentum here.
Finders, keepers.
Fnatic, they're not really as aggressive as before. They need to be careful. And Moon, he now has the Shiva's Guard. So that's going to be an additional magic damage plus armor for Moon. So both teams are eyeing for the Aegis here.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
So they scan inside the pit and it actually connects. So T1, they know that Fnatic is in the vicinity. They know that Fnatic is eyeing for the Aegis. And T1, they're ready to contest this.
I'll take your tribute.
So we're now in the 40-minute mark. And tier 4 items are now up.
I'll take that.
So 23 Savage. So both teams really hesitant to go into the pit. As you can see, where they're just having us. Oh, they're gonna go for the high ground, and Ice taps his ultimate and blinks on the high ground. Ooh, the vacuum near the pit. And now Ice and 23 Savage, they're inside. Are they gonna go for the Age Wall? Did actually not connect. Now Forev in trouble, but the Barrow strike onto the Alchemist. The backline is gonna be targeted. And a good heals BKB by Moon. Forev running low, the Abyssal Blade is gonna lock him down, and he's gonna die. And I don't think he has a buyback. And Fnatic getting 1 kill. And I think that's their cue to go into the pit though, but he's gonna buy back. Because they really want to kick into the Aegis, although it's dropping low. And Fnatic will secure the Aegis the Immortal here. T1, they need to be careful, especially Miracle. You don't want to drop the Rapier. So Fnatic with the Aegis and the Refresher Shard, even the Aghanims. So the Death Prophet gets the Refresher Shard, and then the Aghanim's Blessings, he also has it. Moon, that is. And now Fnatic, or T1, going for a smoke play. They're going to be sliding here on the bottom, so another team fight will erupt. And then, in your dream, tries to target the backline, goes for the BKB. And he's going to go for the TP out.
This is
So he forced his BKB, reducing its duration. A good vacuum wall and the Borrow Strike, and look at that! Plus the RP, eliminating Ice right away. Now they're going to be locking into Savage, but the Satanic's going to activate right away. They're going to kill on Moon, but he still has the Aegis the Immortal. The Abyssal Blade is going to be locked down onto the Keeper of the Light, and the Blinding Light is going to push them back. Meanwhile, the 3 Savage tries to take down the backline, and Fnatic's going to be backing up right away. T1 with the Pursue, they're going to be catching 23 Savage here. 23 Savage tries to turn, 5 is going to be skewered onto the high ground. Barrel Strike's not going to connect, but there goes the unstable concussion. 23 Savage managed to pop the Chief, but he will be surrounded, and a good defensive snowball saved by DJ rather, but both of them are gonna fall down on the floor. Oh my goodness, T1 making a comeback here. Getting 3 kills. It's actually 4 heroes dead for Fnatic because they popped the Age of the Immortal of Moon. But for Fnatic, Alchemist has a buyback. So it's the Tusk. And that's just it. The rest, they don't have buybacks. Although it's available, but they're kind of short of gold. In your dream, T1 going for the objective. And they will manage to take down the tier 2 mid tower. Immediately gonna go in. Look at that again. In your dream jumps right in. He is running low, but he managed to run away. And now they're gonna be catching these 2 heroes of T1. They eliminated Jokam, and 4F managed to search away. And Polo-san, he is also in trouble. Managed to pop the blinding light. Goes for the Glimmer Cape. But Ice gonna spot onto him. The blink stun. He's gonna be eliminated, but they have buybacks.
By while injustice is done.
Dire's courier has been killed.
My thrift rewarded. I'll take that.
So Fnatic fighting back. "35 seconds remaining for the Sand King." So again, T1 with the high ground defense. They will just wait for Fnatic to push. So only one tier 4 tower left for T1. Although there is still some racks left on the bottom, so
Take that.
they're not dealing with mega creeps as of the moment. So they're just waiting here outside the base of T1.
Invisibility.
So what Fnatic's doing here right now is they're just securing the buybacks of their heroes. So Ice, he just needs 600 gold for his buyback to be available. Meanwhile, 23 Savage, if he dies, he's gonna be out for 5 minutes. Ice blinks in, gets the Keeper of the Light, but there goes the vacuum. And again, Ice, Cliff Teasy. This is his second time being Cliff. Although he has the Blink Dagger though to blink away, but for the meme, it's just for the meme, man. So for the buyback status, 23 Savage doesn't have a buyback. And then for Ice, he only needs 350 gold, and they're gonna catch Chen. But Chen has the buyback. Moon goes for the TP out. They were unable to cancel Moon's TP. So 23 Savage doesn't have a buyback. It's on cooldown for 4 minutes. And then Darkseer, he doesn't have a buyback as well since it's on cooldown for 2 minutes. And then Ice only needs 40 gold. And then Keeper of the Light. His buyback is also on cooldown for 5 minutes, so the rest of the heroes of both teams have buybacks available. So Fnatic, they're just staying inside their base while someone is pushing on the top. Ember Spirit with the Aeon Disc, Divine Rapier, Battle Fury, BKB, Daedalus. So he is the main damage provider for T1. Miracle and his Ember Spirit. So both teams are really careful now. They don't want to make a mistake. They don't want to overcommit. Fnatic having troubles getting the megas, pushing the top or pushing the high ground. Since T1, they have a strong high ground defense. But they're gonna go for a smoke, sliding here on the mid. Ice gonna push. He gets the start onto In Your Dream. Lotus Orb will be popped. He will be able to back it off. And Ice, and probably there goes the Bar Strike. And he's gonna skewer back. A good wall. They even drop the disco ball. They're gonna kill on to the Sand King, and Savage managed to eliminate In Your Dream as well. Oh boy, although In Your Dream, he has a buyback. And Polo Sun tries to run away. He's gonna be stunned, but he managed to survive somehow. It's a good pickoff by Fnatic, getting two heroes.
Just fine.
Although In Your Dream, he has a buyback. But he's not gonna spend it right away. So Fnatic, they're just, again, being patient, waiting outside the base of T1, looking for an opening. So far, it's Ice who is doing the initiation.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
To think that they already have the Halberd, it's a good item. And he has a BKB, so the Black Dragon and stuff. But In Your Dream is going to buy it back. And now Fnatic going to go for the Rex. They will have the Mega Creep. But here comes T1. Miracle pushes forward to slide up this, clear out the creep wave. And Fnatic wisely backing off, not really forcing the issue. At least they were able to force In Your Dream to use his buyback.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Thank you, my beauties.
So Ice with the Black Dragon. However, Ember Spirit, he now has two Rapiers. So that's pretty scary. If you're Fnatic, you need to eliminate the Ember Spirit right away. But he is very nimble. It's really hard to catch an Ember Spirit, especially Miracle. This is one of his signatured heroes, so they're holding on. They have a strong high ground defense, as what I've been saying earlier. Even though they're dealing with Megas, they can immediately clear out the pushing creeps. Fnatic again going for smoke. And let's see if they'll be able to catch someone. I think they're gonna go for the Roshan. Yeah, they're gonna go straight into the pit. T1. Will they be able to contest this? Yeah, they're heading into the pit. They know that Fnatic is in the pit. But I don't think they'll be able to. Yeah. So Fnatic They will secure the Aegis. T1 needs to back away. So, 23 Savage, he also has the Rapier now. So this Alchemist with the Rapier and the Aegis of the Immortal. Whew. What a game. 53 minutes already.
Oh boy.
Here comes the Megas, pushing here on the bottom. The Slide of Fish will clear them off. Tier 4 running low. T1 going for smoke. Fnatic just clearing out the base. There goes the Slide of Fist, the Searing Chains, and now the Ancient is exposed. 23 Savage, he's gonna be stunned. Miracle gonna push forward. There goes the RP and the vacuum. Even the Disco Ball, they managed to eliminate the Chen. He's gonna buy back right away. And they got the kill onto Moon, and 23 Savage gonna hold it as well. He has the BKB. Meanwhile, Ice trying his best to target the backline. 23 Savage was forced to pop his BKB. And he's gonna be surrounded by 3 heroes. And he's gonna fall down. Rapier's down as well. And he's gonna buy it back. Ice managed to run away. EJ trying to kill the Sand King, but again T1 managed to hold on. But Fnatic with their multiple buybacks, they really want to end this now. Moon popped his BKB 2. They're going to be locking down the Darkseer, but a good Portal Strike hitting onto 2. And Darkseer is going to be targeted upon. There goes the Force Staff. Oh, here comes 23 Savage trying to target Paulson. But the Glimmer Cape and the Force Staff will save him out. And Darkseer, I think he's going to fall down here. They're going to focus on to the Ancient. Fortification is going to be committed, but I don't think E1 will be able to defend this one. Moral Strike is going to contemplate 23 Savage. They will need to clear out the Queen Wave as well. And Fnatic really going for the pit. They're going to go for the Ancient. And oh my goodness. Fnatic wins. What a game. Against a double Rapiered Ember Spirit. I mean, T1, they played great, but it was Fnatic still triumph with 23 Savage. Well played from the Alchemist. I mean, it's really hard to eliminate these 3 cores of Fnatic because these 3 cores are very tanky. And they also have a good early stage providing space for the Alchemist. That's why he was able to farm right away. He was able to go online in a short amount of time. And that's the reason why Fnatic was able to get the win. So guys, that's only game 1. We still have game 2. And let's see if T1 will be able to tie the series, or will Fnatic close this out. So thank you so much for watching at the bootcamp. Again, my name is Lois. We're going to be having a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
5 seconds. What's Radiant's ban plan anyway? Just who will die? It's Radiant's turn to ban. It's Dire's turn to ban. What's Radiant's ban plan anyway? Just who will Dire ban? It's Radiant's turn to ban. Ten seconds. It's Dire's turn. It's Radiant's pick. Dire should pick now.
Void incarnate.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds. It's Dire's turn to pick. It's Radiant's turn to pick.
Dark Seer.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds. It's Radiant's turn to ban.
Earth Shaker.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. It's Dire's turn. Ten seconds. 5 seconds remaining. Dire should pick now. It's Radiant's pick.
Morphling.
Ten seconds.
You're still tuned
5
in
seconds.
here at the boot camp with me, Lois. This is game 2 of our best of 3 series. Fnatic, not really a flawless win or a good win, since they were having difficulties closing out game 1, but a win is a win. So they just need to win or continue their momentum in game 2 for them to close out the series, or will T1 will be able to win a game and force 8-3 against Fnatic. So we'll see. Let's go straight into the drafts for Fnatic. They select Void Spirit and Earthshaker, banning the Puck, Nyx Assassin, Ancient Apparition, Death Prophet, or no, Nature's Prophet, sorry, and the Keeper of the Light. Meanwhile, for T1, they select the Tusk, Darkseer, Morphling, banning the Timbersaw, Chen, Death Prophet, Oracle, and Delina. So for T1, again, they picked the Darkseer because he was very useful in game 1. The Vacuum Wall combo with the follow-up from the Sand King Spoil Strike, and even the RP from Magnus proved to be fatal for Fnatic. However, although it was a good wombo combo for TI, they were having troubles dealing with the Alchemist, and that's the reason why they were unable to win. Although they show they show some signs of life in game 1, but if you're
5
T1,
seconds.
I'm pretty sure they were able to build confidence because of game 1. Even though they lost, they
It's
gave
Radiant's
Fnatic
turn to pick.
a hard time to close out that game. I mean, it was anybody's game. T1 can still win it though. So they just need to, keep up their performance, keep up their momentum. Hopefully they'll be able to play on that level again, the way they played game 1, for them to get a win and hopefully force a game
5
3.
seconds.
So for T1, they select the Grimstroke. That's going to be their position 5 hero. While for Fnatic, you've got the Legion Commander. So this is going to be Ice 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 Legion Commander, or it could be DJ. Because for the Earthshaker, it could be Jabs. I mean,
Just who?
the way Fnatic play
Anti-mage.
with their drafts, they're really flexible. Like, you don't know what that particular hero select, what position it will play. For example, this Earthshaker, it could be a position 5 or a position 4, or it can be potentially a position 3. And then for Fnatic, Legion Commander, it could be Ice Ice Ice, it could be DJ. I mean, they have a lot of talented players
5 seconds.
who can play various heroes on their comfort position. So it kind of messes the drafting phase of TI or T1 rather, because Fnatic, they're really mixing up a bit in terms of drafts. But Fnatic going for the anti-mage, so this is going to be 23 Savage Hero. So with the Void Spirit and the anti-mage, these two cores can easily target the backline. And
What's Radiant's
they're
power
very,
plan
I
anyway?
mean, they're very hard to catch. But for anti-mage, I mean, he needs a lot of time, a lot of space and farm for him to go online. So Fnatic needs to invest onto the anti-mage again with the aggressive rotation. But I think they can pull it off with the Legion Commander and the Earthshaker, even the Void Spirit. Because what I like about the Void Spirit is once he reached level 6, although he doesn't have these big items, he can still rotate all around the map. He can still look for a solo kill or maybe a gank kill. That way, they will be able to provide space for the
10
anti-mage. So T1, again, they need to be ready for Fnatic's
5
aggressive
seconds.
rotation here. So for Fnatic, they managed to ban the Keeper of the Light and the Kunkka. Meanwhile, for T1, it's the Winter Wyvern. So what T1 needs is their mid hero. Because Morphling, this is going to be a safe lane Morphling. So for T1, if you're T1, you gotta be prepared for Fnatic's aggressive
Dire
rotation.
strength now.
But you need to be aggressive as well. Because these both teams have cores that needs time,
Choose your
space,
hero.
and farm to go online. They have the anti-mage and the morphling. So it's in the support's hands to win the team or to win this game. The supports need to play aggressive and they need to capitalize the map, or they need to roam around the map. They need to set up kills. They need to go for ganks to provide space for their cores. So T1 going for the Ricky. So this is going to be a mid morphling, and he's gonna go up
10
against
seconds.
the Void Spirit. Meanwhile, Miracle will be going for the Ricky. So interesting drafts for both teams. And yeah, this is game 2 of our best of 3 series. Will Fnatic be able to close or sweep T1, or will T1 force a game 3? So we're gonna find out that one in a few minutes, since game 2 is gonna start. And again, you are watching at the bootcamp, and my name is Lois, and thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining me, for tuning in, and don't forget to click the subscribe button and also click that little bell button for you to be notified, because we are a channel who is dedicated in streaming Dota 2 tournaments such as majors and minors and other professional tournaments in Dota 2. And yeah, we even stream PUBG as well. So if you're a big fan of PUBG, we also have PUBG casters. We have Ants Dave and Owly, and we're also casting it in English. So yeah, it's Miracle with the E. It's not Miracle Enigma. So it's the Southeast Asian Miracle.
That's just where you
Try
focus.
harder.
This
Try
is it,
harder.
guys.
Wait.
Our
You die.
game number
Your
2.
failure. You should have known better.
This is going to be a good one.
Thou art damned.
Okay, so Fnatic, they're still on the Radiant side, and then T1 still in the Dire. So 3 heroes for T1 here on the bottom. They will capture the southeast outpost. And they will try to secure the bounties here on the bottom as well. So Fnatic, they need to heavily contest the bounty there on the top so that they will be able to get even bounties. So Jab, he's going to be spotting for Reb. Just goes for the right clicks. Just casual meet and greet for two teams.
Now the battle begins. Jax has been waiting all day.
And here we go. So even bounties for both teams. And look at T1 with their shenanigans, going for a cut or trying to take down the first creep wave, and then they even lock down Jabs. Jabs is actually running low. He's going to be chased here, but he managed to juke it out onto the tree line. So T1, they have a slight 1k gold advantage. While here in the mid, you've got In Your Dream versus Moon. Miracle on the north side, going up against Ice. So 3-1-1 for T1. That's their strat in the early stage. And Fnatic 2-1-2. DJ is going to be cutting out the creep wave here on the north. Polo Song with the rotation here on the mid. DJ also rotating as well. Miracle being zoned out by Ice, but DJ with the Fisher locking In Your Dream, but he has the waveform, so he'll be able to escape right away. Meanwhile, Frav just pulling out the creep wave, and with the use of the Ion Shell, will be able to clear it out. Then 23 Savage, he's just farming here on the sideline too. But he's being pounded by the creeps though. Joe Cam is also there. Although Jab's trying his best to zone out the Tusk so that 3 Savage will be able to farm efficiently or safely. And leading in the last hits and denies is 4Ev with the Darkseer, followed by Ice, Legion Commander, and then the Anti-Mage, Morphling, and Void Spirit. Joe Cam running low, so is 3 Savage. But no first blood yet. Both teams are just trying to secure the last hits and denies, trying to get an early start. And Ice, cutting out the creep wave, chasing Paulson here on the north.
Thank you.
Right now it's a passive game. No aggressive rotation as at the moment. While here in the mid, In Your Dream running low. Oh, he tries to shift for the strength, but DJ, he was there. He was just waiting for the Morphling to shift onto the strength. Meanwhile, Ice also being pounded by Miracle and Paulson here. They won't be able to get a rebuttal kill, but yeah, first blood drawn by Fnatic with DJ on the Fisher. Great play. Now Ice being chased by 3 heroes here. He pops the press the attack. He is now on level 4, so is Miracle. Forav continues to cut the creep wave here on the bottom, but he's going to TP back into his tier 1. And now 23 Savage, he already has the power threads. Again, the Fisher here on the mid, just harassing Ice In Your Dream. And 23 Savage. He's just free farming or getting some good last hits here on the bottom. For Ev, he left the lane. He went to the sideline to farm for the neutrals, and because of that, Anti-Mage was able to farm, and now he is the #1 in terms of last hits and denies.
Radiant's courier is dead. Just
Denied.
Paulson managed to take down Ice Courier, and we are now in the 5-minute mark of the game. Fnatic will get 3 bounties here. There goes the vacuum. And Jabs with the rotation. DJ is also there as well. There goes the Fisher, the dual breath for Ev with the surge. He will be able to back it off, and oh, the solve was popped by Paulson with the stroke of fate.
Thou art damned.
Fnatic with a slight 1k gold lead, but their 2 cores are leading in the last hits and denies rank. So in your dream, he's really having some slight trouble here on the mid, although he's planning to catch up. Now Jokum and DJ is going to be spotting one another. There goes the Ice Shard. The Fisher's going to hit. In your dream goes for the waveform. They want to eliminate DJ, and DJ will fall. Finally, T1 will get their first kill. Great rotation coming from the toss, although Paulson with TP as well, but they won't need him. They will secure the kill onto the Earthshaker. So DJ again TPing here onto the mid because
Dire's middle tower is under
they're gonna go for the high ground and they're gonna spot Paulson and even for Rev here. Paulson tries to run away. Fisher is available. Oh, it's actually Jokam, not for Rev. I thought it was the Darkseer. Cameraman's kind of shaky though. And Moon running low. There goes Jokam, but the Fisher is already level 6, so he managed to use his Astral Step to force his way out onto the Ice Shard. So T1, their 2 supports are currently active all around the map. They need to keep this up so that they'll be able to provide space for the anti-mage, but they need to rotate here on the bottom as well because 23 Savage, he's currently leading the net worth. He is now in level 7 and he is farming efficiently here, getting some great last hits. If you're T1, you need to harass the anti-mage. So top is being pressured by Fnatic, and for Ev, he was forced to drop the wall because 23 Savage was overextending. Fortification is going to be committed by Fnatic because T1, they're going for the tier 1 tower here on the mid. Here comes Ice with the overwhelming odds. Fisher not going to be trapping someone. Moon's going to TP here on the mid as well. They're going to go on to In Your Dream, but they managed to go for the waveform out. The won't be able to catch him. Now T1 defending their mid.
I have bunting.
So 4 heroes rotating here on the mid for T1. And again, the anti-mage continues to farm on the bottom. Meanwhile, Ice, he will manage to capture the northwestern outpost, but T1 with the smoke play. And they actually got the objective here on the north side, but Miracle with the blink. Inkswell's gonna connect, stroke of fate, managed to pop the overwhelming odds, but Miracle will finish him off with the tricks of trade. And T1 leading in terms of kills. But it's still Fnatic who has the slight 1k gold lead since they were able to get the objective on the north lane. Northwest outpost will be captured again by the Dire so that they'll be able to secure some experience in the 10-minute mark. Meanwhile, 23 Savage. Oh, Moon goes for the aggressive. They're going to be catching the 4F. He's going to be pulled by the Remnant. There goes the Vacuum in your dream with the rotation as well. They're going to back away. They're just zoning T1 here on the bottom so that they'll be able to secure the bounty on the river, but it's still an even trade, or they got even bounties. Miracle. They're gonna rotate here on the north side, but Ice kind of felt something's up, so he managed to back away. So with Jabs here on the top lane. DJ with the level 5, he's going for the dagger for his first item, which is actually a good one because he needs to initiate with a good Echo Slam. Meanwhile, here on the bottom again, the wall's been dropped down, but the damage is not enough to take down 23 Savage here. He managed to go for the Surge. 23 will be able to blink away, and Forev just using the mirror image of the anti-mage to harass someone. Meanwhile, on the top jungle, they're gonna spot Ice. Here comes Jabs, and Ice managed to back it off. Oh my goodness, I thought the Stroke of Fate is gonna connect, but T1 committing onto Ice. Very unfortunate, did not get the kill. But they're gonna go on to Jabs. Jabs is in trouble as the tag team really dealing some decent amount of damage and slow as well. And Miracle again getting that kill.
And over here, Radiant's top tower.
So leading in the net worth is the Anti-Mage, followed by the Rikimaru, and then the Morphling, the Void Spirit, and the Dark Seer. So for now, T1, they're actually winning the top lane. Here on the mid, Morphling, he was able to recover. I thought they're gonna go for Ice, but they canceled it. Now the Inkswell is on cooldown. Are they gonna go for Ice? There goes the Fisher, and Moon targeting the back line. He's gonna pull the Tusk. I think Tusk will be dueled, and Ice getting the dual damage. And now they're gonna turn onto Polosun. Polosun tries to run away, but he's being chased. Miracle with the tricks of trade, and here comes Morphling too. They managed to get Moon, and now they need to drop the wall. Echo Slam will be used. They got the kill on two. Miracle, but the Soulbind will hit onto the two heroes. Ice gonna be spotted here in your dream. Will get the double kill. A 2-for-2 trade. Now DJ goes to TP out, and ooh, the shotgun's gonna cancel it. And now DJ is being chased by In Your Dream here. There goes Mayform. He doesn't have a mana, although he managed to pop the enchant totem. In Your Dream continues to push forward. Really wanted to get that kill, but Forev with the Iron Shell getting that kill, and then Jabs will be taken out on the mid as well by Polosun. Although Polosun running low, being chased by 23 Savage. He's just tricking out on the tree line. 23 will focus on the Jokam. There goes the Snowball, and oh, the Mana Void will burst down Polosun. At least Fnatic, they're getting some rebuttal kills, but
Are you okay?
it was T1 who was
Yet
winning
your favorite lives on.
those little skirmishes.
Radiant are scanning for enemies. Ooh, Dire's middle tower doesn't
So
last
our
long.
score is 4-8.
Dire don't look
T1
too scared
only
of
needs
Radiant's top
2
tower.
more kills to get the first 10 kills of the game, but Fnatic still having the slight 1k gold advantage. And Anti-Mage, she continues to lead the net worth. As you can see, he's just continues to farm. Ice will be spotted by Forever, and he's gonna cancel the capturing of outpost by the vacuum. But Ice, he's gonna ignore it. Miracle diving deep, and it's only Japs who is defending the bottom, although he uses the macro fire to clear out the creep wave.
My waters rise.
And now tier 2 items are up. And look at the gold lead by 23 Savage, almost 2k against the Morphling. So T1, they're gonna go for the push here on the bottom. Fortification will be committed by Fnatic. There's actually 4 heroes here on the bottom. But Fnatic, I think they're gonna go for the top. Yeah, they're currently rotating on the top.
Jack thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about full. Can't say he's wrong.
So this is going to be the first tower for T1.
I think Dire's fortification will work, Jax.
And T1, they will also force to use the fortification. Now, in your dream, he's gonna be spotted here. And here comes Miracle with the smoke. It's what's gonna hit the tricks of trade. And they manage to take down Moon. And Echo Slam will be committed, but it's not gonna take some kills. And now they're gonna be catching 23 Savage here. He goes for the Mana Void, unable to eliminate Polo Sun. Polo Sun survives, and they also got the kill onto Jakiro. 3 heroes dead for T1. They got the first 10 kills. They eliminated the Void Spirit, even the 2 supports of Fnatic. And T1 looking good. Now they're eyeing for Ice. Ice, he's getting pictured here. He goes for the duel onto In Your Dream, but here comes Miracle with the smoke, with the tag team, even there's a trade, and Ice is gonna fall down. They managed to drop down the vacuum wall, even the waveform coming from. And there you go, Fnatic in shambles, T1 getting 2 kills, and they're gonna be catching Moon too. Moon, he's gonna be pounded. Joe Cam, the blink, the smoke. Miracle with the triple kill. Again, good aggression from T1. Fnatic was caught off guard. They were not ready for T1's aggression. They're on the mid. And they even get the objective there. Now 23 Savage will be spotted by In Your Dream. He's gonna turn, he's gonna fight. But he's just bluffing though as he goes for the blink away. He has the Manta style. Anti-Mage. He is still the leader in terms of network, but the rest of his teammates getting clobbered by T1. T1 now leading with a 2k gold lead. 4-14 is the score. They have the momentum. If you're Fnatic, what they need to do is they just need to drag this game longer, hoping that 23 Savage will get his items, get his timing, and hopefully he'll be big enough to turn the tide around. 23 Savage, he's gonna be spotted here for a blink, and there goes the. Oh my goodness, everything's being dropped down onto 23 Savage. He was unable to blink away with the smoke, the Walrus Punch. Fnatic again, not looking good in game 2. Ooh, the TP by DJ was cancelled by the vacuum, and now he's going to be surrounded by these 2 heroes of T1. T1 pickoffs after pickoffs, but at least Moon he get the solo kill on two Polos on here on the mid, so
Radiant's
goodness.
tower is under attack.
Miracle already on a wicked 6 streak as
Radiant's
he
top tower has fallen.
eliminates Jabs or takes him out. He has the Diffusal Blade, so this is actually a good item because it takes away the mana of the target, plus it's gonna slow you down. So
Scared of Radiant's
if
top
he
tower.
managed to blink in, use the Diffusal Blade and pops the smoke, then you're gonna be having a hard time to get away onto the smoke. Meanwhile, Miracle's gonna be spotted by the dust, but here comes the rest of T1 again, and they try to get a rebuttal kill, but that's going to be 2 heroes dead for Fnatic as, again, T1 just massacring Fnatic right now. What a game by T1. Very, I mean, almost flawless though.
Thanks.
But the Grimstroke Rikimaru combo, this is actually a very good combo. You're just gonna cast the Inkswell onto the Rikimaru, and then he just needs to time his blink in so that the target will get stunned by the Inkswell. However, Fnatic, they're gonna go for a smoke play here on the bottom. Miracle is there. They have some dust, even some blue wards.
And over here, Radiant's top
There goes the Fisher. They're gonna catch. Ooh, nice combo. This is happening. And the Ice Path. Even the Echo Slam plus the back row fire, eliminating 2 right away. But Fnatic tries to get more kill. That's 3 heroes dead for T1. Meanwhile, Miracle, or In Your Dream rather, will burst down DJ. Miracle will go for the TP out. No way to cancel that one. 3-for-1 trade. A good initiation from Fnatic. The Fisher, Ice Path, Echo Slam, even the Macro Fire managed to win that particular team fight in favor of Fnatic, although they lose DJ, but getting 3 kills is very satisfying for them. So Fnatic showing some signs of life, but T1, they are still leading. As you can see in the draft,
Double damage.
they have the 5k gold lead. Miracle with the double damage, she also has BKB, so it's really hard to lock down that Rikimaru now. And with the Dragon's Tail, it has +5 armor, +5 HP regeneration, and a burning damage per second, so it's a good item for
Jax thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about
although not really that decent, but just good. And now they will be able to take down Ice here on the mid, although Fnatic trying to rotate here on the top with the smoke. They're eyeing for Forev. He's just hiding on the tier 2. DJ with the jump. There goes the Fisher. They're going to be locking down Forev here. The ultimate from Anti-Mage. However, DJ is going to fall down on the floor as well. And the rest of Fnatic will be able to TP right away, but T1 with their quick rotation managed to get a rebuttal kill, so it's actually 2-for-1 trade. Oh, Jabs has been caught again by the 2 supports of T1. So 9-23 is the score. T1 continues to extend their lead in terms of kills and the net worth. In Your Dream now going for the tier 2, but Fnatic with the defend. And they're going to be catching Ice, or 23 Savage rather, and he managed to blink away with the Manta style. So lucky him, and now Moon, oh, almost being popped down by In Your Dream. Luckily, the damage was not really enough. And T1, they continue to chase 23 Savage, but he's going to be okay as he is now back into their base. So T1 dictating the pace. They have the momentum. Let's see if Fnatic will be able to maybe turn things around with their anti-mage and their void spirit. But I'm really liking T1 or what T1 is doing right now. They're just continuously going for the aggressive, and now they're gonna be catching Ice again. He goes for the press the attack, dukes it out onto the tree line, but he's gonna be chased by two heroes. There goes the vacuum. Paulson is there as well. There goes the snowball and the ink swell. And Ice won't be able to escape that one. As Miracle getting another kill already on a Beyond Godlike streak, and now T1 will go into the pit. Fnatic, will they be able to contest this? They're just on the top jungle. And 23 Savage going for the tier 3. Meanwhile, in your dream, we'll get the Aegis of the Immortal. 23 Savage will be able to blink away. He's just missing the north side of the map so that he will be able to force a TP for T1. Ooh, Fisher's not going to connect, but they're going to be catching Paulson. There goes the soul line, but 23 Savage with his ultimate getting that kill. The vacuum wall hitting onto the DJ tries to run away, but it's going to be cancelled by the Walrus Punch, and DJ's going to fall down. Again, T1 managed to get a rebuttal kill. Fnatic, every time they go for a pick off, T1 will be able to get a rebuttal kill right away. And that's the reason why Fnatic was unable to get a momentum, because T1, they are just continuing their relentless attack all around the map.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Scan's gonna connect. Jabs, he's gonna go for the TP out. T1, they're not gonna be catching
My delight.
Jabs here, but Moon is still in the vicinity. The vacuum, ooh, for Ev with the Sixth Sense, but Moon forced to pop his BKB, goes for the TP out. Meanwhile, Ice being pounded again. And the Ice Path macro fire is good, but it's not going to be enough to save the Legion Commander, as In Your Dream getting that kill already on a Mega Streak. And then 23 Savage, he continues to play the Farmville. As he continues to farm here, he now has the Butterfly, but again, T1, their aggression taking down Jakiro, but 23 Savage going for a split push, but Forev is there to defend with the wall. So T1, they're gonna back away. Although Aegis, it's still up for In Your Dream.
Thanks.
And DJ and 23 Savage with the shenanigan here on the top. They will continue to pressure the top lane. At least they'll be able to like slow down the push of T1, especially here on the mid. So 23 Savage, he has the butterfly, the battle, and the Manta, going for the BKB next. And Jabs. Oh boy. He is in trouble.
Jax thinks Radiant's bottom tower.
Very nice.
And Jab's gonna fall down, and they even get the kill onto Ice. Now T1 are assaulting the tier 3 tower here on the bottom. In Your Dream, he will manage to take it down. But here on the top, oh no, they managed to catch 23 Savage, although DJ with the Fisher unable to help the anti-mage. He will be forced to TP back into the base as Tier 1 going for the Rex. Multiple buybacks has been committed. The water push to hit onto Moon, but they're going to be locking down the Tusk. There goes the vacuum wall, a beautiful one, Fisher. Will they be able to get the dual damage? No sir, but they eliminate the Tusk. Although Jabs is going to fall down as well for Ev in trouble. But Inner Dream is there. For Ev, he's going to give up his life. Mana Void will be used. And it's actually a 2-for-3 trade in favor of T1 because Fnatic, they were forced to use their multiple buybacks just to defend their base, just to get those kills. But T1, they got the objective. They managed to get 1 Rax and 1 Tier 3. So the momentum is still in their favor. Meanwhile, they're going to be catching Moon, who managed to pop his BKB, goes onto the high ground, targeting the backline. Paulson is in trouble, but he's going to be okay. Miracle was also forced to pop the BKB, but Moon will be able to back it off. And now Fnatic with the smoke play, they're going to be catching Paulson, but Chris Savage is going to jump right in. And here comes the TP, coming from T1 in Tier 3. He's going to target the backline. Meanwhile, with Miracle, managed to take down Jabs, but oh my goodness, Miracle's going to be taken out.
Fade away.
And that's his godlike streak. Ended. 2-for-1 trade, and Paulson was forced to buy back, but very unfortunate for T1. They were unable to save the Ricky.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
So Fnatic getting some slight momentum here. They just need to win another team fight, maybe catch the Morphling for them to fully get the momentum on their favor. But T1 with the smoke play, they're gonna go onto the high ground and they're gonna be spotting Moon. Moon with the dissimulate, targeting Jokam. Jokam is in trouble. He's gonna be dueled up. Misap's gonna target back line. Soulbind's gonna connect, and they will manage to take down Jokam there. They got the dual damage. 53 Savage will continue to push forward. His BKB has now expired, but that's another kill for Fnatic. They can go for the Roshan if they want to. Roshan will be up in a few seconds.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
They got the objective here on the mid. So Fnatic showing some signs of life. They were unable to get those big kills, but still, with these pick-offs, they were able to slightly get a momentum into the game. T1, they're going to be rotating here on the top. Miracle blinks in, spotting Jabs, but Jabs, he will be able to survive that one. Anti-mage is online. Now he's gonna go for a diffusal blade next for additional lockdown. This is also good because these two cores of T1 are BKB dependent. They have a BKB, so a diffusal blade or abyssal blade rather will be good for the anti-mage since it pierces spell immunity. T1, they're now in the pit, but Fnatic is also there. Pulse is going to go onto the high ground. Oh no, there goes the duel, but a great snowball save. And now Pulse is also in trouble. The Soulbind, it's going to connect onto 2. There goes the Phantom Embrace, but the Manta will shake it up, and now Moon jumps right in, targeting Miracle. Miracle was forced to pop his BKB. And look at the damage. Meanwhile, 23 Savage tries to eliminate the backline. Again, another good snowball save. And they're going to focus onto Ice. The Fisher will finish Polo, so 23 Savage will get that kill. And they're going to be locking Jocam too. The rest of T1 are backing off, but Fnatic, they will be able to finish 2 heroes. And because of that, they will be able to secure the Aegis of the Immortal here. Meanwhile, Ice being targeted by Miracle, and there's the buyback from Homegrown. They almost eliminate Ice. He's going to be away. The Echo Slam, rather, will be used onto Miracle. He's going to be taken out, will immediately buy back. And there's the big pick-off from Fnatic that we're talking about earlier. And Fnatic now winning this team fight. And look at the gold lead. It was 15k, I think, or 13k rather. Now it has been reduced to 1k gold advantage only. So both teams are eyeing for the Aegis. T1, they need to be careful. They already forced multiple buybacks, including the Reiki. And look at that, the win probability now skyrocketed in the favor of Fnatic. And a great play again from DJ, juicing that Echo Slam onto the Ricky. And the Echo Slam really did some damage there because there was also some neutral creep, so they managed to eliminate Ricky, and now T1 sneaky play going inside the pit, but here comes Fnatic. The Remnant will provide space. Moon jumps right in. Miracle's gonna be caught up. Midway Savage will immediately blink away. Miracle's in trouble. There goes the wall. Ricky is gonna pop down. He managed to go for the tricks and trade, but the backline's gonna be targeted. Jocam is in trouble, but Midway continues to chase. And they even drop down the macro fire, but luckily for T1, no one has died on their end. Meanwhile, Fnatic, they're gonna be backing off. Roshan is down. And they're gonna go for the pit. They really want to go onto the Aegis. Ice Spot again in your dream, popping 3KB. And 23 Savage getting the Aegis. And now they're gonna be locking down in your dream. They managed to go for the waveform out. They got the kill onto the Jakiro. And 23 Savage will eliminate Ricky Maru. That's going to be a dive back for them. T1 tries to run away, but Fnatic will continue to chase. 23 Savage with the blink. He's going to be spotting Poloson. Poloson's going to be taking out Moon, already on an unstoppable streak. Great play from Fnatic, and very unfortunate for T1. And now they're going to be catching In Your Dream, unable to escape. He goes for the waveform out, but he's going to be chased. Oh, he managed to blink away as he turns into the anti-mage. 23 Savage will continue to chase him out though. And he managed to go for the blink, but DJ, will he be able to drop the Fisher? There you go, locking down In Your Dream in trouble, and he's going to fall down as well. Oh no, T1 crumbling down. And all these dead heroes for Tier 1, or T1 rather, doesn't have any buyback. My goodness. The only hero who has a buyback in this game is the Darkseer and the Jakiro. Meanwhile, Fnatic going for the Tier 3. The wall has been dropped down, but there goes the vacuum. Good one for Rev, but it's not going to stop Fnatic to get the objective. Ice going for the Tier 4. He's saying to his teammate that let's end this. The 2 cores of T1 is not available. There goes the soul mine, and the backdoor protection is up. Fortification will also be popped. Walrus Punch just to eliminate the illusion. There goes the duel. They're going to be catching forever here, and here comes Moon and Ice with a good snowball save. But the Echo Slam will connect onto 2. They will manage to take down the 2 heroes of T1. Grabs are going to buy back, and now the Ancient is exposed. And Fnatic, they're doing it. They're going for the Ancient. T1, there goes a good vacuum, but there's going to be no follow-up whatsoever. And now Fnatic's going to back up. But just focusing onto Correct. This gives me a dive back for the Darkseer. They're going to focus onto the Ancient again. And Miracle tries his best to defend this, but their Ancient is not slow. They're going to kill onto Jabs. Even Ice falling down, but GG has been called. And T1 Oh my goodness. I thought we're gonna go into game 3, but some multiple mistakes from Tier 1 cost them the game. Fnatic. That team fight in the pit, those diebacks rather, and the way they stole the Aegis, that was like the game changer, or that was the turnaround of the game, and because of that, Fnatic was able to secure a victory. So that's it, guys. Congratulations to Fnatic. They will sweep the series against SKT1 2-0. And again, thank you so much for watching at the boot camp. And for those who are new, please do subscribe to our channel and also click that bell button for you to be notified if we're gonna go online, because we're gonna be covering Beyond the Summit Southeast Asia online again tomorrow, and we're gonna have some good games tomorrow. So same time, same channel. And again, thank you so much. This is Lois. Thank you so much for watching at the boot camp, and we're out.